Welcome to Stick Baggers YouTube channel. I'm Steve. Today, I'm pretty excited to bring this brand new product to you. Now, there's a few reasons why I'm stoked about bringing you this product. One, it's designed for motorcycles, so yay for us. Two, super easy to use. Absolutely no reason to take your bike anywhere to have this done. Pay somebody to do it. You can do this at home. And three, the price is on point. Now, I've done some detailing videos in the past. One of my most popular videos is paint correction. And that's something we're going to kind of touch on today, but it's super important when it comes to talking about ceramic coating your bike. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We got a brand new, just released product from FAB Automotive Detailing in here today. So right here, I've got the Freedom ceramic coating, and right here, I've got the Bare Arms SiO2 spray detailer. And I don't know about you, but I'm loving the theme of this. You can't really go any harder than that. Freedom and Bare Arms, that's about as American as baseball, apple pie, and George Washington playing catch with a bald eagle. Yeah, I can see that. So anyway, this video today is going to be focusing on the ceramic coating, how easy it is to use, but there's a lot of steps I want to cover before we get to the ceramic coating, okay? The most important thing about ceramic coating anything is the prep work. There's a lot of misconceptions out there about ceramic coatings and how they work. There's no fillers in them. It's not magic in a bottle. Number one thing when you're doing a ceramic coating is you have to have your paint in the best order that it can be in before you put that ceramic coating on it. I'm not a painter. I'd starve to death if I had to paint for a living. But what's going on here is pretty simple. You got a primer layer, you got a base coat color layer, and you got a clear coat. And even your matte motorcycles out there, the matte motorcycles, the denim motorcycles, the Harley puts out, those have a clear coat on them, which, by the way, you can use this on denim as well. So you denim guys, hang in there. You know, this video's not just for shiny bikes. And you can kind of think about this ceramic coating as another layer of added protection. If you think about cleaning your bike and then waxing it, correct? You've added another layer of protection on top of your clear. There's a few differences between waxing and ceramic coating, though. One of the things is with wax is it has to be done every couple of months. And then after that, after you get about 4 or 5 layers of wax on it, doing that every couple of months, you really should just decontaminate the entire bike, strip all of that wax off, get it right back down to the clear, and then do a little paint correction if you need it, and then re-wax it again. If you've ever done any research on ceramic coatings, you may have seen an H number like 6H, 7H, 9H, and you'll also see a year, how long this stuff lasts. The Freedom ceramic coating has an H level of 9, so right at the top, and then it is a 5-year coating. So what you're getting here is a top level hardness and a 5-year coating, and for the price point this thing's set at, it's going to be tough to beat. Ceramic coating, you still have maintenance. Don't get me wrong. You don't put this on your bike and then dust doesn't stick to it anymore. Bugs magically fly around your fairing. That's not how ceramic coating works. If a bug hits your fairing at 75 miles an hour, it's going to splatter, right? So you still have maintenance. And that's where the SiO2 spray dealer comes into play. Because you've got that super hydrophobic, slick finish on there from the ceramic, it makes all of that stuff that does stick wipe off super easy. And SiO2 is just a chemical, it's the fancy word for ceramic. So this is a ceramic infused spray detailer, right? So every time you use the spray detailer after you have your bike ceramic coated, you're basically kind of refreshing that ceramic in a sense, right? Because it's infused in this. Come on here, I want to talk to you about this. This is super important. Remember the beginning of the video when I said there's a lot more into ceramic coating, right? It's not magic in a bottle. So if I come over here and I have a scratch in my tank and I ceramic coat this tank, guess what? Still a scratch in my tank, right? Not magic in a bottle. So the most important thing about doing the ceramic coat is getting this paint immaculate, the best we can get it. And if that has to be done through paint correction, then that's what we do. But there's steps to this process, right? And that's what we're going to quickly cover right now, because I have this whole video right here. You can click this. It's a whole video on paint correction. It talks about all the products, all the steps on how to do it, and actually walk you through and show you all of the steps. First thing you want to do is wash your bike. You want to get all the bugs, dirt, everything off your bike, right? A, wash it. B, you're going to come in, you're going to clay bar decontaminate. If you've ever washed your bike and then you kind of ran your fingers on it, you feel it just kind of gritty on there. That stuff that's stuck to the clear that the soap and the sponge didn't get off, right? It's super important to get that stuff off, but if you're gonna do paint correction with any kind of buffer, you really have to get that stuff off. Because I come over here with a buffer and I didn't clay bar this, and it's got that little fine grit in it. My buffer pad picks that grit up and starts sanding my clear coat, right? It's just micro eating at my clear coat, and you don't want that. So clay bar, decontaminate. There's a couple of different ways to do it. Chemical decontamination is a little harsher on the paint. Don't recommend it unless you absolutely have to do it, because the clay bars can do the job. Next thing you want to do is come in and do your paint correction. If it's super light and you just got a few little spider webs, maybe from a dirty sponge or a dirty towel or something you wipe your bike off, you can get away with doing it by hand. In that video I covered using compounds and polishes, so that's the next step, right? We've washed, we've clay barred, now we're doing paint correction. We do all the paint correction on the bike. So now that you've polished your bike, what we have left is oils on the clear. Guess what sticks to oil? Nothing. Ceramic coat's not going to stick to that oil. This part right here is super important to do. I don't care if you're waxing your bike or ceramic coating it, nothing is going to stick to those polished oils. So you have to get that stuff off. So there's recipes online where it's like a 70-30 mix of water and alcohol. I use this stuff here. It's called Geon Q2M Prep. Fab actually sells this on his website as well. What's most important about this is you do this step with the ceramic coating at the same time. And I say that because if you come out here and you do all of this paint correction, you've spent all day working on your bike, you got it super shiny, you do the ISO wipe and you're like, ceramic coat it in the morning. Guess what happens when you come back out in the morning? You gotta ISO wipe the entire bike again, because dust and particles and stuff have fell overnight and got back on your clear. So if you can't do the entire bike in one day, break it up into 2 days, but save the ISO wipe with the ceramic coating. One other quick note that's going to make this a lot easier is if you can get yourself one of these lights that mimics sunlight. In here, we're in the shop, we've got hundreds of dollars worth of bright white LEDs that make this paint look amazing, right? If I take this light, which FAB Automotive Details sells these lights as well, you can bring this light over here and run it over it like that. And I promise you, like right now, I can't see any dust lint on that, but when I put this up here, now I can see all kinds of towel lint that's left on that tank. These lights freaking show everything. Once you do your ISO wipe, go around your bike again. I guarantee you, if you missed any oil, this is going to show it. So starting with the front fairing, we're going to take our ISO spray. We'll spray it on. So that light really showed me a lot of stuff that I missed. I'm glad that I got it out. Once everything looks good, remember, shake the bottle. Now this is a coating that dries hard, hence the rubber gloves. You don't have to use them, I guess, but when I'm doing ceramic coatings, I absolutely put gloves on. So rubber gloves, they're cheap. I'm gonna pull you over here a little closer to the bike. We're gonna start right down the middle, from edge to edge. So look, something like that right there. I'm gonna start up here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do half my front fairing. Right, so we got one direction. Now we're going to go the other direction. Cross hatch, remember? Up here we went sideways, so I'm going to come down here like that. Crosshatch, just make sure that you get it evenly coated. I give it about a minute. I'm gonna sit here and watch this. Now it's been about a minute. I've looked it over. It looks like everything is pretty well set up. We're gonna take our first towel and give it a wipe. As long as I'm not dragging and it's smooth, we're good to go. If I would have felt a little bit of drag in that, just give it another 15, 20 seconds, and we're gonna wipe this down. Just softly let the towel do the work. You don't have to put a whole bunch of pressure on this. Just let the towel do its job. We're gonna lay our towel down with this up. This is the side we use, so when we come back over to grab it, we're grabbing that side. Now we got a fresh side. We're gonna take our second towel. Now I'm going to bring my camera over here. Remember, just a thin little line down the middle, just little drops this time. We're going to do the other half. We're going to make sure that we overlap what we did a while ago. Now, we'll do a cross hatch. Now we just let that flash for a minute. Now we're watching this and I can see this rainbow effect in here. You're probably not gonna be able to get it on camera because it's so faint, but you can see it rainbowing right here, and we're still a little bit wet up here. So we're just gonna let that soak and we'll start to wipe it off. If I feel that drag, I'm gonna wait. So we're gonna wipe here. We can get all in all these little grooves. Nice and soft. Like I said, it doesn't take a whole lot of pressure to do this. Now we know this is the side we used before, so a fresh side. Covered two sides of that towel, so we're going to flip it over to a fresh set. Now that front fairing is done. We can roll this around and see how glossy and glassy that fairing looks. I'm going to take our applicator. We're going to put it on the chrome. I'm going to put it on the windshield. Just putting it on that windshield is going to help when you get ready to get bugs and stuff off your bike. It's going to make it so much easier. So hopefully doing those few pieces right there gave you a general idea of how easy this stuff is to put on and how easy it is to come off. Huge benefit of ceramic coating is doing this one time in 5 years. And with regular maintenance, with an SiO2 spray, just a quick detailer, that's all you have to do. Quick detail your bike just like you normally would, but you don't have to wax it every 3 months and strip it down every 3 times you wax it and start all over again. So that makes the ceramic coatings have a huge benefit over your typical normal waxing. So that's pretty much it for today in this video, because I still have a lot to do. Got to get these bags off, finish cleaning the inside of it. I've got all of this chrome still to coat, but like I said, super easy to use. The hardest part about this entire process is before you do the ceramic coat. The ceramic coat part, that's easy. Prepping your bike for the ceramic coat is the most time consuming, and I say hardest. It's not hard. Well, I don't know. Depends on how bad your bike is. And that's where I want to stress this again. If you're not comfortable doing the paint correction on your motorcycle, take it to somebody that is. You don't want to ceramic coat your bike when the bike is full of scratches. Absolutely want the bike's paint in the best condition that it can get before you do the ceramic coat. Because like I said, if there's a scratch in it before the ceramic coat, still going to be a scratch in it after the ceramic coat. Talking about scratches, common misconception that if you put a ceramic coat, I don't care what hardness level that ceramic coat is, the common misconception is this eliminates scratches. So if I put this on my bike, it can't be scratched anymore. Yes, it can. It's just an added layer of protection. You can scratch your bike when it's waxed, right? You can scratch your bike when it's ceramic coat. This just lasts a lot longer than wax. It's easy to put on and take off, 10 times easier than waxing and removing wax. So longevity, hydrophobic properties of this are through the roof. And because I just coated this bike, I cannot come over here with a bottle of water and show you how hydrophobic this stuff is. But FAB Automotive Detailing put out a video, and I'll put a link in the description down below. You go over there and watch his video on this exact kit. He actually shows the hydrophobic properties of the ceramic coating. So make sure you go over and check out his video as well. So check it out over on FAB Automotive Detailing's website. And now that I've showed you how easy it is to do this ceramic coating, let me know in the comments section down below what you think. Wax versus ceramic coating. Hope this video helped you. And if it did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Over 240 bagger Softail related videos on our channel. And make sure to tell your friends about us. That makes our channel grow, and that gets us out here in this shop to make more videos for you. I'm gonna get out of here, finish up this bike. I hope to see you in the next video, but until then, as always, be safe, keep your knees in the breeze. Hey, thanks for stopping by and checking out our videos today. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button, hit the little subscribe button popping up over here. If you want to check out more of our content, I've got 2 videos right here that'll get you started. Not really gonna say anything else, just click one of those videos and take you to another video.